L.A. Reid, now he took credit for this in his book. So now, because guys take credit when you ain't got no voice, but you know what I mean. When you ain't outside talking about.
Yeah, but now
this ain't his play. Now. He know that. But respect to L.A. He's a legend. Let me get mine. You feel me? So anyway, we sat with L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid said soundtracks don't do as well as they used to. So he wasn't really interested, right? I think the biggest soundtrack was Boomerang and maybe one other joint, right? Maybe
Love Jones.
Whitney Houston,
one of them. Yeah, right. So soundtracks didn't sell. It wasn't a good business move for a label. The soundtrack didn't do well. They weren't known to do that well. So in my mind, I'm like, he don't know my plan, my idea. So we left that meeting. I think I mentioned it to my pop. I don't think I remember. He said, yeah, that sounds cool, but my pop sometimes be like, yeah, but he don't jump like he's supposed to because he's still trying to figure out if I got it or if I know what I'm talking about, right? That day, this is how God was. I bump into Tata in Manhattan in a Foot Locker, and there's a million Foot Lockers in Manhattan.
Right.
To bump into it. Like,
you
come
just
on.
happen to bump into
Bumping
Jay-Z
into Tata,
best
I
friend.
think he had his son or Vaughn with him, his brother, right? I'm like, yo, what's up, man? It's crazy. I'm bumping into you. I got the opportunity to do the soundtrack of American Gangster. I think it'd be dope if I do a solo project with Jay. He said, oh, I love that. He said, but he sat back and said, well, who's paying us? I said, this is movie, bro. Denzel taking 30. Don't worry about the money. The money is different. This movie money different than movie. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. That's there. He said, okay, cool. I'm a run it past Jay. Right? An hour, 2 hours, I'm headed to the airport. I gotta go to LA. My pop called me. Hey, you running to Tata today and told him about that idea? Yeah. He said, Jay just called me. He wants to do it. I said, I told you, I'm getting in my bag.
Right.
Nigga,
In your bag.
Nodding and all that, you know what I mean? So boom, we do everything, blah, blah, blah. I go to LA, he sits with Jay, they work the deal, figuring out how we can make the play, put everything together, right? I land in LA, I think it was. I called him, checking in, yo, what's up? He said, yeah, man. Jay was like, yeah, he wanted to do it. He said, but let me ask you something. He said, remember when you asked me about the motherfucking clothes? He said, you see the difference? Right? He said, now mind you, in certain situations when you become that person, they don't know like, this is another guy just asking. He don't bring no.
They don't know you got something.
Yeah, he just, everybody, you got to think.
Yeah.
These celebrities got people they don't know, families they never met. Everybody's coming with a thing they got, a way they can get some money or their handout. But you got to separate yourself and add value. Always add value. So that stuck with me when dealing with relationships and being able to create value and add value. That was a very valuable lesson to me.